The dad brain thing is like a real deal. I took my kid to school and his lunchbox inside the Tupperware, it had no cover. It had no, lid. Thank God we managed to save all the food, but it's not ideal. Not ideal situation. Waking up, your body is in pain just because you are the age that you are, and that's how you wake up right now, when your body in pain. And then you play with your son while you fix breakfast, and then you take him to school, and you haven't had a chance to have a cup of coffee, and you walk him to school, thank God. And then, because I don't even want to know in what state would I be driving him to school. And then, I took him, and we were we were gonna have a snack, and I opened the lunchbox, and it was flipped. I was like, oh yeah, that has a lid that I forgot to put on top of it. So now the food is in the lunchbox. It's all over the place. There's blueberries everywhere. There's peas everywhere. There's green peas everywhere. Great. Let's just pick them up. Yep. All of the kids watching, and I was just like, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. Guys, don't you have some eggs to find and, you know, play? This kid with a green curtain of mucus here, like watching me like, what is this? Why are you such a bad daddy? My daddy made sure my lunchbox was perfect. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm new at this. Thank God I only have one. Oh no, wait, I have two. This is Stefandiao with an accent. Welcome. Do you guys remember the last episode that I talked to you about this Inter player that said a racial slur and he was going to get banned? They were saying that he was going to get banned 10 games. Do you know how many games he got banned? 0. He was found not guilty by the jury of anatomy of a fall. Lack of evidence. And this game was in San Siro, which is like the stadium that has a camera everywhere. From every angle you get a camera in San Siro, and they said that there was lack of evidence, and just by the main broadcast that everyone saw, you can see the guy in super slow motion pointing to a teammate of his, like saying like, how can I be racist? I have a black teammate, which is the worst excuse that you can use for that when you said something racist. Oh my God, what is going on in Serie A? These guys are so far behind. It makes no sense. It's just like, it's a joke. It's a literal joke. The things that have I wouldn't even, if it was like a polarizing player that did that, they would have been asking for his head. If it would have been like Teo Hernandez, for example, it would have been public enemy number one. And now is this guy, and the president of the federation said he was gonna give him a hug because he was mistreated, it was unfair, that we have to. It's like, my dude, you guys are so corrupt. It's not even fun. It's just horrible. It's just, I cannot wait. This has been one of the worst seasons in terms of office management, and Italian Serie A PR moves has been just awful. It's just, there's so much hypocrisy, there's so much corruption. I think it's really shameful, because it's not going to change. It's always the same dudes on the top chain, and they don't want it to change, and it's not going to change, and that's the product. And I just cannot believe it. I read it and I was genuinely sad and be like, oh man, these guys they really don't get it. They are really behind. They're really way behind in terms of whatever, humans, in terms of being respectable human beings. So yeah, happy Easter to you guys. Jeez Louise. What else is going on, man? It's weird times, dude. I feel like there's a transition for sure in the world. Walls are coming down. P. Diddy house got raided. His sons were in handcuffs. His airplane was flying to an island with non-extradition to the United States. He was in Miami. I don't know what's going on. 50 Cent is posting about everything. Apparently 50 Cent's ex was with P. Diddy, and she became her sex worker or whatever. So if P. Diddy is Black Epstein, then 50 Cent's ex, it will be Ghislaine Maxwell. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why there's so much crimes at the top of the game. I don't know what happens. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. Baseball started today. It was a great opening day. Venezuelans did fantastic. I read that there were 8 catchers from Venezuela starting on opening day. I think that's great. Great news. I saw a little bit of the second half of Yankees Astros. Was an emotional, very cool game. It started 4-0, the Astros on top, and the Astros just have the number of the Yankees. They're just like, I saw 4-0 and I was like, okay, this game's over in the first inning. But then 4-2, 4-3, then it got tied, and yeah, it's cool. It ended at the 9th inning. It was a thriller. It was a cool game. I gotta catch the highlights of the other games, but yeah, it was fun. It's fun when baseball's back. The good times are coming. It's cool. What are we gonna do about Ohtani? I don't know. He's playing. It's all good. It's all good. Apparently, it was his translator guy, which he knows since he was 13. All good. Thank God. Thank God that he's not 30, because baseball doesn't need this. Baseball doesn't need this. The Dodgers don't need this. And it's a fun guy to watch. Let's hope that everything is true. That he's innocent of the allegations or conspiracy theories that are floating around in these weird times. So super happy to be here another Friday with you guys. Hope you have a happy Easter, and we will see you next week. This is Stefandiao with an accent, just sharing a bit of thoughts about life, work, the world. We started watching. Well, we're rewatching The Sopranos. First time watching as a dad, and watching as a dad, it's different. It's different. Like I was saying before, I saw True Detective season 1 before watching season 4. Mistake. And it was the first time that I watched season 1 as a father, and it's more delicate. It's more delicate. Now you understand why your parents were like. Sometimes I'll watch a film with my mom, a very graphic horror or action or whatever thriller film with my mom, and my mom will cover herself with a pillow like, oh no, I can't watch this because they were torturing someone, or like decapitating a toddler, and I'll be like, oh, what? It's normal. It's a movie. It's whatever. And now I am like delicate. You know, it's not that easy. You know, and yeah, it's 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 something, you know. And watching The Sopranos now, which is a show that's been with my in my life since it first aired, because my dad used to watch it, and he would crack up. I just remember him laughing so much, and now I'm watching it, and I am a dad. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. It's it's so funny. It's really funny. I'm so happy that I'm rewatching this show. We'll let you know next week what have I learned watching it as a father, and how different it is. It is different. I remember it differently, for sure. Have a great weekend. Bendition. God bless you.